What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Samurai 23, and today I want to come with y'all with a movie review for Dragon Ball Z: The World's Strongest. Now, starting off, I want to talk about Dr. Wheeler, the main villain of this movie. Dr. Wheeler, I really thought his character was really cool, kind of slick back like, and I liked the way he had like his lackey on the side, like he was telling him like, yo, chill out sometimes, don't attack him. Ooh, I like him because he's strong. And, he had that type of I'm gonna actually uh, take advantage of this character type feel, not just to outright destroy them. And I was really digging that. Now, another thing that I felt kind of like weird towards and kind of strange, and you look at it, back then, you knew that Master Roshi was strong, right? But like now, you look at all these different types of Super Saiyans came out. You got the Ultra Instinct, you got the Kaioken, you got the Zenkai Boost, you got Potential Unleashed, and you got all these different types of forms and things to make Goku strong, with Saiyan strong, and all these things like that, right? So when you look at it though, if you read the manga, right? If you read the manga for Dragon Ball, you can clearly see in the Tournament of Power. This is why I think that the dude chose Master Roshi, even though Master Roshi was already known to be one of the strongest people on Earth as a human. He already had his name set already back then. But I really think that it was kind of like a reference or Easter egg or like a foreshadow to show how strong Master Roshi is, that he is literally the one to attain or get close to even Ultra Instinct even from back then. Um Characters like Mr. Popo, and like in the manga they literally show you like all the people who taught Goku about effortless movement. What was Master Roshi's thing? Eat good, sleep good, move good, or eat well, sleep well, move well, train well, and move well. And I might have added more there than I should, but literally Master Roshi was already like he already had his thing planned out. He had his thing. He's Master Roshi is so profound because if it wasn't for Master Roshi, none of this shit would be possible. That's hands down. None of this shit would be possible. Like we wouldn't have like the Goku we have today. Um, we wouldn't have none of these things. We wouldn't have our Krillin. We wouldn't have. I mean, we just wouldn't have like the foundation without Master Roshi. Master Roshi is a very important character, and I really love the way they pulled him out in that movie. Um, Now going towards Piccolo. Now we all know the story about Piccolo. You know what I'm saying? Him and Gohan got a really really niched relationship in with the love, man. And going back to the manga, when Piccolo looked at Gohan, it still gives me like fuzzy feelings. I think about that shit every single day. I'm a diehard Dragon Ball fan. I love it so much. And he was just like, "Yo, you're the only one that really ever really talked to me." You know, and that shit hits me every fucking time. It hits me right in my fucking feels. So every time I think about like look at Gohan and Piccolo and look at all the stuff they've been through, man, even now in Super, it brings back a really cool feeling. I like that they touched down that with that in this movie as well. Even with Piccolo getting like mind control and stuff like that, Gohan was still trying to uh, wake him up and still trying to talk to his inner self to try to get him out of that. Um, as far as Boma goes, Boma's still gonna be Boma. I'm just surprised that her being like a brilliant scientist and all that. I don't know if she really caught on to most of the things that were happening. I don't kind of blame her, but Boma is hella fucking smart. That's one smart ass woman. So I was just like, damn. I may be missing some things. Maybe she did cut on, maybe she's not. But it was she didn't have really much of a role in the movie besides "Yo, help me" and "Oh my God." And she didn't really have much of a role like that. But I don't know. I think deep down inside of like even in her own way, she kind of came out and had her little strengths and tried to help out as well. Krillin, like I said, Krillin came through. Krillin's voice kind of sounded kind of weird. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of cool because I like to see Krillin in this movie in particular. It has like a lot of confidence. He has a lot of confidence, and this we're dealing with the Goku that knew Kaioken, didn't know Super Saiyan yet at all. So it was around the time the Krillin was just like, you're strong, but I feel like I can still achieve what you do too. This was around that era where I believe it was Yamcha and Piccolo and Krillin. They all went up to Mr. Popo and I can't think of his name. Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo and Kami. Thank you. I wanted to say Kami. But they all trained up there, and I feel like, but at the same time, they didn't know King Kyle Fish. They didn't know that form. And I would really like to see them get to use that form just once, but I know it's going to take a toll on their body. That's the whole thing. But Krillin in this movie, to get back on what, Krillin in this movie was very confident. He did what he could. He Krillin always does what he could, but always end up getting bested in the long run. But he does what he does. So that still grow. Um, Now I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I kind of thought we were fucked. I thought they were gonna leave Doctor Wheeler off in space, and I thought that like my man was just continually drifting, and eventually he would land on a different planet, and we would have to deal with him in the future if this movie was canon. But I'm glad that Goku sent off that Kamehameha. I'm glad he actually got destroyed. Um, and this was, I mean, in my opinion, I can't really say this was a bad movie. To be a movie reviewer, I know it's kind of biased for me to be like, okay, you're already a Dragon Ball fan, so I mean, you already got the first 5 points already done. That's true. Um, but this is coming from me. This is particularly my personal review. I think it was a good movie. I don't agree with some of the dubs that were in the movie because it's kind of sound like the yeah. I'm not really with that. I like if you're gonna. I don't really like that movie voicing some of the actors. But for what it was and what happened in the movie, it was pretty clean cut, to the point at that age, at that particular time in Goku's period, and Yamcha's period, and Krillin's period, and Master Roshi's period, Bulma's period. Everybody's period. It was really good at that period in time, and what was going on. They touched down in between the episodes really well during that era. That's my review. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification down below. Samurai out. I give this movie a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Samurai out.